Welcome to the High Ground Podcast in under 10 minutes. Today we are looking at the postponement of James Bond, No Time to Die until November of 2020. So, what do you think, Callum?
I think it's very annoying, but I don't actually know the reason behind it.
It's the coronavirus.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah. It's the end of the world, isn't it? I forgot.
And I feel fine, as
Yeah.
REM said. I think they made a wise decision in the sense that it's going to, for the promotional tours and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to knock them for that, for health reasons and everything. It's a wise decision, and it's very ballsy from a major studio, especially one so close to release. Like had cinema tickets one day, then they were cancelled the next.
Ready, weren't we?
Yeah. So I think it was a wise decision, but and then I got thinking of the marketing and everything. They've already released the single. Obviously, the CDs would have been shipped already for the release, packaged already for releases, and you've got all the promotional material that's already out there. Everything was already good to go. You look at the Heineken bottles that were out there.
Yeah.
So you've got all the interviews they've already done. It's already out there, and they've set everything up. So for them to actually stop it now, this close to, is very, very, very ballsy, and for them at least. So I've got to give them all the credit in the world for doing it.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been quite dangerous, couldn't it? But I suppose with something like Bond, it's not gonna. In fact, if anything, it'll probably just make us think, "Oh, I can't wait to see it even more now." You know, like the tension's hyping up.
They actually put it back to its original sort of like Bond has a tendency to be released in November. It's always been traditional November,
I think
December.
Spectre was like Halloween time, wasn't it?
Soon.
I think it was 31st. Or it was definitely October. I remember that because
Spectre was. Thank you, IMDb.
Yeah, it's handy, isn't it?
Was October.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, 26th.
So.
But,
it'll be just over 5 years since the last one.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, Spectre was good, but it had a lot.
I like Spectre. Yeah, I think it was more like a. It seemed more like that should have been the 50th anniversary one with all the references to things.
Yeah, but you look at the last big anniversary one, which was
Skyfall.
I think it was the major one. No, it was the Bond 20. Was that Daniel Craig one? Or Daniel Craig?
Die Another Day.
Another Day.
Yeah.
Bond, I do believe it's your 20th.
Yeah.
20th.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
so but I was looking forward to it. I was all hoping for the sales on the Bond Blu-rays and everything, so I could build my collection up again like they usually do. So it's like we're gonna have to wait till November now. But like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see how it impacts the box office. I read it could lose like 30 million.
Yeah.
Dollars, of course, but it's gonna be interesting to see.
I don't think it will be too affected. I mean, it's quite a juggernaut, isn't it?
Yeah. Plus, this is Daniel Craig's last one.
Yeah, so people are going to be curious. I mean, I'm curious to see how it's going to all play out. But yeah, I am looking forward to it, no matter how long it takes.
I just hope there's no leaks that go out there beforehand, because I really want to go into the other processes clean. Although I was looking forward to seeing Knives Out, Ana de Armas back on the big screen again after how great she was in Knives Out. She's going to throw how much.
And Blade Runner.
And Blade Runner 2049, that's true. Oh, and Daniel Craig, who was also great in Knives Out. So I love Knives Out, I'm sorry.
I think it'd be cool as well. Rami Malek always looked like he'd be a good Bond villain anyway, I thought.
You have a theory about who he's playing.
I do have a theory, yeah. And on one of the trailers he says something about, Bond says something about, I can't remember what it is now, but he says something along the lines of, history's full of men who like to play God or something like that.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of Dr. No, where he says our asylums are full of men who like to play God or think they're Napoleon. And it just made me think, that set looks really Ken Adams, and I thought, is this Dr. No, like their version of Dr. No? I don't know. I mean,
and he is wearing black gloves.
He is wearing black gloves, yeah.
So if it is Dr. No, it would be interesting.
A lot of my theories have been wrong lately with Bond.
Either way, the theories are good. Theories are good for a reason. It's good to speculate, unless you're one of these Star Wars fans that didn't like the whole thing between 7 and 8 regarding.
I mean, speculating is fine amongst yourselves, but I think some people think they have the right to assume that it's going to be what's going to happen, and if it doesn't, then the film's awful.
So
I can't stand that.
So if this doesn't play out how people expect, we're going to have the whole "not my Bond."
Yeah, hashtag.
Yeah.
But some of the theories we even thought of probably aren't going to happen now. You know, like we thought it was going to start like the end of Secret Service with her being killed in the car, but looks like they're going over a different sort of route with it.
Yeah, I like it when I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Because at least you don't know what to expect next.
Yeah, as long as it's not like, like sometimes I do get the whole like, oh, my idea was better, but it wouldn't make me think, oh, I'm not going to watch this film, or I'm going to boycott this film, or.
And the next film comes after it.
Yeah, as if people
got
are
to do that. We wouldn't.
But,
there wouldn't be geeky unless they didn't boycott the next one as well.
I mean, we'll have to do something on like film, how we thought certain films were going to go that didn't. Was someday, but that's like it's fun to speculate.
Yeah, that'll be coming soon then. High Ground Podcast. How we wanted it to end and how it did.
Yeah, how it should have ended, but not the proper channel.
I have one that I actually was completely. I had perfect. I'll be very quick. I had a perfect ending for Jack Sparrow and for Will Turner. What I really wanted to have is Will Turner's arc in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
And I had it for between Pirates 3 and Pirates 5. Then it was literally that's how I wanted this film to end. Then when Pirates 5 came out and Will's arc and his ending, I was like, that's better than anything I had. So I was happier that it was just this was talking about a 10-year period, but I had this idea in my head how this showed how it should do. Then when it didn't, I was like, yeah, this is really, really good. And I didn't moan about that. I was wrong for 10 years. But that's me. I got a little bit of a rant. But yeah. So since we've got till November now, what are you looking forward to most then?
I just think seeing how Daniel Craig bows out, I think it's going to be interesting and quite poignant as well. I mean, he's been our Bond for over 14 years now.
Yeah, 2006, wasn't it?
Yeah. I still remember rushing off the train for us to go and see that.
That was good.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I think he's been the best Bond in a long time.
I think
long time.
In terms of his, Connery had some weak ones. Moore had weak ones. They've all had weak ones. As a series, I think he's had the best.
The best run of multiple ones. Yeah, I mean, I kind of don't count Timothy Dalton or George Lazenby for having weak ones because they only had 2 and 1 respectively. So, you can't really say. I mean, if you say George Lazenby was the weak one, then it was the only one. But
my favourite Bond,
actually. You can't say that. Yeah, but, no, I know. Yeah, they've all had like the ones with more than 2 have had weak ones.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the Knives Out cast, Ana de Armas, and of course Daniel Craig and Jeffrey Wright's return. So I like Jeffrey Wright. So.
I like Jeffrey Wright. Yeah, I think he's really good as Felix Leiter.
Yeah. So overall, I think it's a great idea, and I can understand why they have to actually postpone the release. And it just means we're going to have to wait a little bit longer and have more theories. So we know that we'll be doing another James Bond podcast before then. So that's been.
Yeah, and I think we'll do like a Daniel Craig retrospective once it's finished.
Coming around October time.
Yeah, sorry, you'll have to wait for that.
See you all in under 10 minutes.
Goodbye.